Today we're talking about something really fascinating, language variation. To get the conversation started, I've got a few questions for you. Ready?
Ready.
First thing first, what is language variation and why is it important?
Oh, that's a good question. Language variation, it's basically the way people speaks or use a language, right?
And it's not just American English or British English. It's also accent, slang, formal speech, casual speech, and all that jazz.
Yeah, exactly. Like language isn't one size fits all. Like it changes depending on where you are, who you're talking to, even how you're feeling, right?
Yeah, and honestly, that's what makes it so cool. It's like peek into someone's culture or history and vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's a good answer. Now let's dive into specific. There's this guy named Braj Kachru. He's a big deal in the world of language studies. He came up with this thing called the 3 circles of English, and we're gonna dive into 2 of the circles. First, there's outer circles, and Singapore is one of the country that's included in this outer circle. So, Singaporean English, often referred to as Singlish in Singapore, English is one of the official languages and it is widely used in government, education, and business. However, it coexists with a variety of local languages and dialects, including Mandarin, Malay, and Tamil. Now I'm gonna ask you, how about the number of each speaker? Like, how many people actually use it?
Okay, I think it's like used by mostly everyone in Singapore. Like Singapore's population is about 5.7 million, and not everyone uses English as formal settings, and you can hear it everywhere in casual conversation.
Yeah, it's kind of like unofficial language for them to use on their daily life. And even though English is their formal language, their official language like that, Singlish is being used for them for being like themselves.
Right. What makes singles are unique are words and phrases. You can find it in standard English. They say la, le, or lor. It's so iconic. Like they say, don't be late lah. It's so Singlish.
And also, Singaporean has a different grammar from the regular English. For example, we usually say something like "Where are you going?" like that, but they say "You go where?" instead of "Where are you going?" It's straight to the point. I like it. And then they also have the borrowed words. For example, kopi from Malaysia, and instead of coffee, they say kopi more often. It makes me want some coffee right now.
Okay, let's hop over to Japan. Japanese English is a whole different story. It's part of the expanding circle, refers to the varieties of English mainly used by non-native speakers whose first language is Japanese. English words have long been affiliated with fashion, food, entertainment, and modern culture in Japan, or the use of English as a working language in certain institutions such as research centers or publications like the Japan Times. Now, what's up with Japanese English? Do any of you guys know some distinctive features or characteristic of Japanese English?
Japanese English is so unique. They take the English language and then they tweak to fit in Japanese pronunciation. They not just borrow, they remix it.
Ah, yeah, and they've got wasei-ego, like um, basically English inspired words that actually don't exist in actual English, right?
Ah.
Like they say Google for Google and then konbini for convenience store, right?
Let's just be real. How fun is it to say guguru? Like
me just look it up at Google. It twisted my tongue.
Right.
Okay, so next, what about the numbers of speakers, guys?
I think English isn't super common there. Like most Japanese people, of course, learn foreign language, especially English, but that doesn't make English widely spoken there. Like most population of Japanese speaking English is quite small. In fact, what Japanese people it's only about 15 to 28% of people use it. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's not even half of the population, right? And when they do use it, when they do use English language, they often mix it with Japanese phrase. For example, like ganbatte for fighting or do your best like that. It's such a vibe.
Yeah, it's really a vibes, I think. Honestly, I think it's gonna keep getting more mixed up, and I mean it in the best way possible because people will keep mixed up or blending English with their own languages, and yeah, I think that is the future of language variation. It's keep getting more mixed up.
For sure, and grammar rules, who even follow those anymore? I think people are already tweaking them to make communication easier and faster. And I think technology is also a big deal. Like emojis, abbreviation, and TikTok slang. English is evolving every time we send a text.
So basically, English is just turning into this giant melting pot of like creativity, cultures, and memes, and I'm here for it.
So, here's the deal. Language is alive. It's always changing, it's always evolving, and English is not even one language. It is thousand different voices, and it's telling their own stories, whether it's Singlish, Japanese English, or whatever comes next. And it's all part of what makes humans' communication so freaking cool.
And it comes to the conclusion that English variation it will continue to change and grow in the future, shaped by local influences and non-native speakers, technology, changes in grammar, or even culture mixing. And this will make English even more diverse and interesting that reflects the experiences of its speakers.
Okay, so that's all from us today. Now, go out there and learn some new words. Maybe throw in some lah or kanbate for fun.
See you next time.
See you.
Stay born hard.